Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in today. Today at DuePoint, the wonder of our technology is at its full capacity as we see the northern suburbs of Joburg shut down with load shedding last night, which has popped the substations, and we have had no power here for since about 10 o'clock last night. And as a result, I know many of you are probably watching in your cars right now, desperately trying to get to our studio. And you are stuck in traffic that's a mile deep. We understand this. It's been a very chaotic and frustrating morning as a result of not having electricity. But again, our technology has come to the rescue. Even as you sit in your cars in the start-stop traffic, trying to cross those intersections, you can be watching us here at DuePoint on your phones. What a wonder our technology is at DuePoint. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guests here today, the purpose is for me to spend the next few minutes with you describing and discussing with you what we do here at DuePoint. Let me start by explaining to you that DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're a 70-year-old insurance company, first registered in 1952. We're a fully licensed life and short-term insurance company, so not an intermediary, not a third party, not a broker or UMA. You're dealing with an insurance company here. And we're a public listed company. We have been around, we are local, and we have a presence here that you can trust in and find. If at any point in time you want to come and find us, we've got head offices up here in Joburg, we've got satellite offices around the country, and you can always walk in, meet the staff, call our client service team. We want you to know that who you're dealing with here at DuePoint is completely different from anything else you've ever seen in a presentation like this before. Now folks, about half a decade ago, we formed the division here at DuePoint, and we formed it with one objective: to create an economically viable solution for South Africans. As we watch our country and our economy fall apart around us, we realized even half a decade ago that we needed a very serious solution that we could use as citizens and as individuals on the ground in South Africa. No one has come to our rescue here in South Africa in any way, as we've seen over the last 30, 40, 100 years of being a country. We've always been left to our own devices in creating an economic solution for ourselves. And that is what we wanted to empower South Africans with here at DuePoint. We wanted to put ourselves back in a position where we can control our income and we can control our expenses no matter what is happening in our economy. No matter if the electricity has been turned off, no matter if we have external forces outside of South Africa crushing our economy. We wanted to put South Africans back in control again. And we created a system we call the DuePoint system, or wealth creation system. It is a system that's not going to ask you to do any of the things you don't want to do or have done in the past and lost money doing. What are those things? Well, first one would be speculative behavior. You've done it before, speculated on Forex or cryptocurrency or any of those sorts of things, gambling. We don't do speculation here at DuePoint. Secondly, we don't do any of the selling. You would have been before involved in many opportunities where you had to sell things, goodies and milkshakes and cleaning agents and things from China and whatever it might have been. And in all those circumstances, you never created for yourself a permanent economic solution. No, that's not what we do here at DuePoint. What we do is we use 21st century technology to put in your hands a tool that asks you just to connect South Africans to us via that technology. It means you don't need any specific training. It means you don't have to be a salesperson. And it means that you don't have to drag stock around with you, and you're never uncertain about what's going to happen. You're always 100% certain of how to create income in our system. By connecting South Africans to us, and there's 57 million of them that we need to get to, by connecting them to us, you create for us a penetration into the market that we utilize then as the insurance company to create greater revenues. Those greater revenues result in our ability to create wealth for you. What is wealth? Wealth is recurring income. It's not cash in transit. You've always got cash before. You get cash at your job. They pay you each month. If you don't return, they don't pay you again. That's cash in transit. They pay you when you're selling things, but only when you're selling. If you fail to sell in any given month, well, the cash is not there. Here at DuePoint, we create a recurring, stable, steadfast, potentially lifetime income with our system, and we do that off of the back of our financial services products here. All of them run on automatic debit order systems, and every month, no matter what's happening in your life, whether you are sick, whether you're healthy, whether you're overworked, or whether you're on holiday, doesn't matter what your circumstances are, every month our debit orders raise, and every month your income comes in. Our products don't wear out, they don't break, and they don't have a lifespan on them. all of them result in permanent income for you through this process. Ladies and gentlemen, we built this system in South Africa. We know your circumstances. Boy, we're living in your circumstances right now today. No electricity, lights out, chaos on the roads. Folks, we know what it's like to be a South African citizen, and therefore you are not working in and with a tool that was made overseas like all the ones you've been involved in before. No, this is a tool built in South Africa. It's a tool that was made knowing your circumstances, knowing your difficulties, knowing your stigmas. And we built the system to cater for all of that. It's a system of leverage that allows you to build wealth 24 hours a day anywhere in the country. It is a tool that is designed to create permanent life-changing income for you. And it is a tool that includes protection. There's 3 rules to wealth creation: increase your earnings, decrease your expenditure, and protect what you've got. Ladies and gentlemen, as a wealth engineer, without any additional cost, you automatically get use of our legal access system. Our legal access system puts a lawyer on your phone 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It means that going forward, you will never ever be alone in this economy, which is very frightening at the moment. Frightening in the physical terms and in the economic terms. You now have a lawyer at the end of your phone simply by being a wealth engineer with us. That is the power of the system that we give you here. In addition, you get use of this entire system: our officers, our people, our staff, our technology, our training, application forms, everything. You get free use of that system. All you need to be is a product owner here at DuePoint. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you get it all here at DuePoint. We don't ask you for starter fees. We don't ask you to buy starter kits. We don't ask for any of your money. What we ask and what we do is that you simply start connecting people and build your wealth forward from that point. That is a system that does not put you into loss as you start. It is a system that moves you forward immediately here at DuePoint. In addition, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to be selling. You've got to remember that. You're not going to be presenting. And therefore, you're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, you're not agents, you're not representatives or advisors or employees of ours. You're simply using our technology to connect people. And that means that everybody in South Africa can be a wealth engineer. Everybody can be building an asset that creates a recurring income for you, and an asset that will outlive you. This channel that you will build with us, the stream of income that you will make during your lifetime, will automatically pass on to your children when you pass away one day. Automatically. They will now have an asset in the next generation that they can live off of and grow further, and it will pass on to your grandchildren after them. Here at DuePoint, we build an intergenerational wealth tool. An intergenerational wealth tool. We know of no other company in South Africa today that is offering that to the average South African. Folks, we've built it as well so that it is absolutely simple. There's no fancy training required for you to know the products and how to be a salesperson. None of that. It's a simple process of understanding our technology and tapping your phone to connect South Africans to us. As you tap your phone and connect South Africans to us, they will go through the same process and begin to connect more and more people to your channel. As that happens, our technology allocates them to you, and your platform of distribution is born. And it spreads. And as it spreads, we come along as the insurance company and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout it, not you. And without having to do a single sale, without having to do a single presentation, your wealth is born. Ladies and gentlemen, we distribute that wealth to you in 2 ways. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel. Every month that it's paid, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment was made. So you're going to go out and you're going to connect a handful of people. They're going to take a product, they're going to pay for it, and you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. It's not once off, ladies and gentlemen. It is every month going forward that product is paid for. It doesn't matter how much money someone else has promised you for a sale of a good. That's a once-off amount. This is a single connection to us that results in a stream of income for you. No chasing after your friends every month to buy again and buy again and buy again. No. Single connections that result in streams of income for you. If these people take more than one product, you get multiples of this 55 Rand. 2 products, 110 Rand. 3 products, 165 Rand, and so on and so on and so on, depending on how many products that they make, or that they take and pay for. You are in control of your income here at DuePoint. These folk are going to go out and connect a few more people. When they do, again, you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. In this example, you've connected a handful of people and you're making R1,000 a month. That's 12,000 Rand a year off of the back of a handful of connections. This is not a difficult task. It is not a complicated task. It is a task that simply requires time and energy in the connection of individuals to us. We can create any level of income that you want here. This is not a small pamper party type income business. This is a wealth business. We can replace any income you are earning right now, any income you would have desired to earn in the future, as long as you are willing to put the time and the energy into connecting South Africans to us. We do not stop your earnings at any point in our program. We do not put a ceiling above your head. We simply say, here's the tool, get out there and connect the 57 million South Africans to us. Ladies and gentlemen, we use a very simple example in this presentation to demonstrate to you the power of this tool. It's not an example you can't achieve. It's one that fits into everybody's lifestyle. We call it 3+2. You can connect as many people as you like every month, but in this example, we say connect just 3 people in your first month with us. And then every month thereafter, connect just 2 solid paid people. If you're able to do that simple task of 2 people a month, not 20, not 8 hours a week, not any of that, just 2 connections a month, then we can demonstrate to you, using data that we've collected over the last nearly half decade of individuals actually doing this, we can demonstrate to you what you can reasonably expect to earn. Connecting 3 people in your first month and 2 every month thereafter. After 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. You haven't done anything really to earn that 2,500 Rand. You've had to connect 2 people a month. That's it. 30,000 Rand a year has been created in 6 months. Will you get a 2,500 Rand raise in the next 6 months? These are questions you need to ask yourself. If you continue to connect 2, and do it for a year with us, after a year, you'll be earning and can reasonably expect to be earning around 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 120,000 Rand a year. 120,000 Rand a year that you've engineered for yourself by simply taking some time out of your schedule and connecting individuals to us. If you're able to do it for 2 years, that 10 becomes 27 to 30,000 Rand a month. You have created a 360,000 Rand a year income for yourself over a period of 2 years. How long would you be willing to work to earn 30,000 Rand a month? Well, this is an interesting thing. You see, if we talk about traditional jobs, most South Africans will never even get there in their careers. We know this. That's what SARS tells us. Only 1/3 of taxpayers earn 30,000 Rand or more. Only 1/3. That means the rest are all earning a lot less. Now, with the taxpayers, how many taxpayers are there? It's about 2 million taxpayers in South Africa. There's 57 million people in South Africa. And they're saying that only 1/3 of 2 million are earning 30,000 Rand a month. But then we'll get people that will look at this and go, no, if I'm not earning 100,000 Rand in the next 90 days, I'm not interested. And I go, well, that's really interesting. Have you ever earned 100,000 Rand at your jobs? No. Do you even intend to earn 100,000 Rand at your job? No. We know that. And so don't tell us that you need to be rich in 90 days. Nobody gets rich in 90 days. But in 2 years of connecting just 2 solid paid people a month, you have created for yourself enough income to be considered in the top 1/3 of earners in the country. Do it for 3 years and that 30 becomes 40 to 45,000 Rand. Do it for 4 years and you're up to about 60, 65,000 Rand a month. If you're able to do it for half a decade with us, you'll be earning R1 million a year. 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's what you can reasonably expect to be earning where you're willing to put 5 years in with us. You don't have to do anything fancy during that 5 years. It's much easier than the job you're already working at every day and not earning 100,000 Rand a month. It's a simple process of using technology to connect people to us. And in half a decade, your life is completely different because this is not once-off. This is monthly income that you have created for yourself and for the generations that come after you. That is something South Africans don't think about. We've been in survival mode for so long. I mean, look at what it's like living in South Africa now and 40 years ago. We've all lived in survival mode for so long we don't even think about the next generation. Here at DuePoint, your 5 years have not only produced R1 million a year income for yourself, but you've created it for the generations that come after you in your families. Folks are doing this around the country in the tens of thousands already at DuePoint. You're not the first to be here at DuePoint. You might not have heard of us before, but that's not our fault, that's yours. Tens of thousands of people are doing this every month at DuePoint, and every month we put just 2 or 3 on our stage, literally a fraction of a percent we put on our stage every month to tell you the stories of what life is like when you build with the DuePoint tool. Just last week, in fact, it was this week, wasn't it? Tuesday, we had Peter and Rena up on our stage. They've been with us for 3.5 years, but by their own admission, 2 years of that 3.5 years, they did nothing with the DuePoint tool. They got stuck in life, as we all do. And during that period, nothing changed for them, nothing got better. And so they picked this tool up, and they built for themselves a channel that's worth 8,000 Rand a month for themselves. What does 8,000 extra Rand a month do for you? How does your life start to change where you're earning your salary, but you get an extra 8 grand in the middle of every month? These are very important things. Don't look at DuePoint like another one of these like Tupperware type things. Imagine that every month you have created a recurring wealth for yourself that doesn't require you to run around after people. It's just a process of connection. And you've got an extra 8,000 Rand a month for yourself. That's 96,000 Rand a year. What would an extra 100,000 Rand a year do for you right now? Then we had Philip up with us. He's been with us for 9 months. Philip is proving to everybody in 2019 that 2019 can be a good year, not a bad year. In his 9 months, he's built a channel worth 240,000 Rand a year. That's 20,000 bucks a month in 9 months, guys. What have you been doing in 2019? When you end it, how much more income and wealth have you created for yourself? Well, Philip ends his year with a channel worth 20,000 Rand a month. That's how he ends his. Ask yourself these important questions. You can go onto our DuePoint channel on YouTube and find everything that we have done over the last half decade. You can find all the testimonies of all the people that have been through and are in our system. And you can see what they built for themselves while you didn't even know about DuePoint. This is what they were doing. Folks, it's time for South Africans to pick up a tool and start creating their own solution to what is happening in our country right now. Folks, that's the first way we create wealth for you. The second way is through our XP Rewards training program. Our training program has been designed to make you a social entrepreneur, to teach you how to create lifetime, permanent, intergenerational wealth. It takes you by the hand and leads you from beginner to expert in changing your circumstances. As you complete the training in our system, we give you XP points. They accumulate. As they accumulate, and your channel grows, you meet the criteria of the training program, we rank you up. As we rank you up through the training program, we reward you with cash. That cash grows with each rank that you achieve. And then at rank 5, we give you tools. Tools that are going to help you advance even faster in your wealth creation. At rank 7, it's a set of gold-leafed, gold-gilded business cards, imported and custom made for you. So that when you give people these cards, they know that this is not one of those things. This is something very, very serious. Then at rank 9, for those that have put time and energy into creating their channels, as long as they sustain and maintain their channel every year, not requalifying, not starting from scratch in January every year, no, just maintaining what they've built. As long as they do that every year for the rest of their lives, we take them away on a 1-week holiday, 5-star business class, all expenses paid. Every year we go to a different location, and we're going again this year on the 7th of December. Folks, it's not like we're hoping that one day people achieve this. This has all been done already. It's whether you want to move from being a spectator to a participator in this system. On the 7th of December, we're off to Latouz Rock, Mauritius. If you've never heard of Latouz Rock, go look it up. It will blow your mind. Super deluxe luxury is where we're going with our rank 9s this year. And we consider rank 9 to be the first step on the ladder. That's all. Those are people that have taken their first step in permanent wealth creation. You may look at it and go, this is unbelievable. I'm doing DuePoint for this trip. We look at it and go, no, this is just the first step. They've just taken their first step to wealth creation at rank 9. And we've been going for years. And so I don't have to show you fake pictures like you get on all your WhatsApp groups and Facebook and, oh, here's the new thing from China and we need to be doing it. Look. No, I can show you real people in South Africa who've changed their lives permanently and who can now travel the world every year with us like this. goodness. Hey, we got 29 days before we get on that plane for our next trip with our Rank 9s, and all people are welcome. Every single South African is welcome to join us on these trips with us every year as Rank 9s. It's a simple case of picking the tool up and doing the work and changing your life forever with us. At Rank 11, we give you another very useful tool in the creation of wealth. It's your own car. It's not financed through us. It's not rented from us. We don't give it to you and take it away, and we don't brand it. It's yours in your name. These are our objectives. These things fulfill our objective of creating wealth in the hands of South Africans. That's 11 of 28 ranks that we have in our program. We've shown you only the first third. What comes in the second 2/3? I had a lady the other day say, no, I don't want a car like this. I want a Porsche or a Ferrari. I said, okay. Well, if we're doing this at rank 11, what do you think we're doing at rank 15 and rank 20 and rank? Don't worry. Everything you want is in that list. This is not a business for people who want to earn just 5,000 Rand a month. This is a business for people who want to earn 5,000 Rand a month to 500,000 Rand a month. Do not put this tool in the category of the things you've seen before. It is a tool of massive leverage that we put in the hands of all South Africans from all strata. You are never excluded from our system, no matter how high or how low you are in the economic structure in South Africa. Folks, we build all of this wealth off the back of our financial services. We have 5 products that you can pick from here at DuePoint. The first is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month, and it gives you 2 independent products, your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, you get 1,000,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover, no waiting periods, no medical examinations or declarations, and no maximum age limits. Everybody can be insured by us here. Our third product is our Family Wealth Plan. It's 299 Rand a month, and for that you've got a whole host of options from that point forward. 20 grand's worth of funeral cover, 30 grand's worth of funeral cover, 5 family members, 10 family members on the plan with you, and you as the principal member get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, which means that we'll pay 10 grand of your debt when you pass away. Our fourth product is our Legal Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, you get 250,000 Rands worth of legal expenses insurance per case. What this means is now not only do you have the lawyer at the end of your phone with our free legal access service, but you now have a lawyer in the room with you for 250,000 Rand per case. You can get, this covers you for just about everything, from divorce cases to labor cases, debt counseling, trauma counseling. You've got just about every angle of your life protected with a product like this. Our fifth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month. For that, you get access to all of our corporate suppliers that give us discounts, prices, packages, VIP services, all sorts of things you couldn't get as an individual. You now have the tool in your hand with this product to reduce your expenditure and start changing your economy. Folks, every one of our products comes with a comprehensive training video, and I encourage you to watch them. I can't tell you how we fight with people just to watch our videos. I don't know what it is, but I have people come to me and say, no, tell me about this product, tell me about that product. I say, here's a video, go watch it. I'm not watching the video. Folks, well then I'm not telling you about the product. Watch the video first, and if you've got any questions, I will happily answer them for you. Get out there, watch the videos. They range from about 6 minutes to about 20 minutes. They're not too long, but they give you a comprehensive view of the benefits and terms and conditions of all of our products. If you battle to read, this is your solution for you. Everything at DuePoint is open book, wide open for the public to see, so that nothing is ever hidden from you. We wrap our entire business in our Achiever Quest. Our Achiever Quest, ladies and gentlemen, gets you off the ground and then gets you running as you build your channel with us. It says that in every calendar month, if you can connect 10, 20, or 30 people to your channel and have them paid in the same month, then we will boost your earnings by 5, 10, or 15,000 Rand. That means in your first month with us, you can be earning 5 grand plus. In your first month. And you can do it every single month thereafter. You can, if you decide to, do 30 people. It's 30 connections, 1 person a day. That's all it is, 1 connection a day. If you're able to do that and get them paid in the same calendar month, you're 15 grand richer. What is Christmas going to look like for you this year? Is it going to be the same as all your other Christmases where you ran out of money and had to kind of beg and scrape until February by the time you'd recovered? Or is Christmas going to see around the 17th of December a payment coming into your bank account that is at least 5, 10, or 15,000 rand big? These are questions you need to seriously ask yourself. There is no more time for debate and argument. Look at what is going on. That time is gone. What you have now is a tool that in the next 6 weeks can put you in a position where you are more financially sound than potentially you have ever been in your life before. Can you possibly find a reason not to find yourself in that set of circumstances? Everything you need to know about us is public. We're a public company. This is not like those things on your WhatsApp and Facebook where you can't find who's behind it, where you can't find the office, where you can't find who regulates or licenses them, when you can't find or call anyone. Here we have everything public for you. You can see our head offices, call our client service team. You can jump onto the internet and go to the JSC's website and see us listed on the JSC under Conduit Capital. You can go to Constantia's website and see our public financial statements, our directors, and our BEE status. This is different from everything else you've done before. You can go to the regulator's website, go to the FSCA's website, see our licenses, life licenses, short-term licenses, and our FSP licenses. All available to you. Not one, multiples of licenses. You know that this is a business where you can put your roots down. That's something we haven't done as South Africans. We have not put roots down. Now we can put roots down and build proper, sustainable wealth for the first time in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become a wealth engineer today, there's just 4 steps. The first step is you've got to sign up. You've got to go to our website, DuePoint.net, fill out the application form. It'll take you less than 3 minutes. Not a single cent will leave your pockets today. And you will be a wealth engineer immediately. Then you need our technology. Download our app onto your phone. It's free. Once you've got our technology, you can now connect people and create wealth. But you don't know how to use our app. So you have to watch the training videos. You don't need to. You have to watch our training videos. Okay, you do not know how to do this business until you've watched the training videos. We've got people that come to us all the time and say, can you give us some hints and tips how to do it? It's all there already. We have been doing this for half a decade. You've got the best training in the world on your app. Go and watch those videos. As you open your app for the first time, you're going to push the tools button. It's going to open up in getting started. There's 4 or 5 videos in there. Watch them. By the time you've watched those videos, you know how to do that last thing, connect people to DuePoint through your app. When you know how to do that, connect your first 3 people, and from your third person, you are earning here at DuePoint. You can connect 3 people by the end of this afternoon. Fridays are the best presentation because you now have between now and Monday morning free. I know everybody's going back to work, but we know they don't work in the afternoon on a Friday. They're there, but only in body. Spirit is already on weekend. You now have the ability to utilize this afternoon, tomorrow, and Sunday to connect people to us by Monday morning. You could have already got your 10 connections, your 20 connections, your 30 connections. That could have happened by Monday. And then you already know with your Achievers Quest, it's 5, 10, 15,000 rand that you've already booked and you've done it. You woke up this morning and you did not know that 72 hours later you would be wealthy. You didn't know that when you woke up this morning, but now you do. And that is the opportunity that we give you here at DuePoint. Folks, for rank 4s and above in our training, this is a reminder to pay for your tickets for next year's Converge conference and to get those guests of yours paid for as well. It's the only conference we do throughout the entire year that requires your payment. And we know that as December and January come, you're not going to have any money. We know that. That's the standard for all South Africans. We're poor from the 15th of December to the 15th of February. Folks, that's why we're asking you again. We have more than half the tickets bought already. There's only 120 tickets to this particular conference. More than 60 have been paid for already. The rest are not guaranteed until you pay for them. So make sure that you pay for them now. And if you can't afford it right now, after consolidation, which is around the 17th, and we pay your returns and rewards in, pick up your phone, call client service, and get your ticket paid for. Otherwise, you will miss the biggest event, the biggest showcase of DuePoint in South Africa next year. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not ranked 4 and you want to get in, better find a rank 4 and get them to invite you to the conference so that you can be there with us. And then tomorrow morning, I'm down in Cape Town. We're going to be visiting down there. We do a different city every couple of weeks, and it's Cape Town's turn tomorrow morning. We'll be flying up. I'm going to feel like a cyclist. I'm going to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, I don't know why cyclists do that every Saturday. I'm only doing it this one. I'm going to get up. We're going to fly down. We're going to have an incredible encounter down in Cape Town. We've got over 500 people booked for the morning. It's just going to be amazing. We know that not all 500 will arrive, but we're very excited about it anyway. And we're encouraging you to get your final plans in, and we will see you there tomorrow morning. Those of you who are not coming to the encounter tomorrow, at 10 o'clock will be our normal introduction presentation, broadcast live and here at the office. So come through. Rob will be doing that at 10 o'clock. And at 11:30, ladies and gentlemen, as we normally do, will be our launch workshops. These are critically important for new wealth engineers. If you have signed up new people during the week, they need to be here or tuned in at 11:30 tomorrow morning as Rob goes through the fundamentals of creating wealth fast with us here at DuePoint. If you want to build wealth very slowly, that's fine. You don't have to attend. But if you'd really like to know how to build wealth quickly with us, 11:30 tomorrow, tune in or be in this auditorium with Rob, and we'll get that done. But I'm looking forward to seeing all the people down in Cape Town tomorrow morning at our Cape Town encounter. Ladies and gentlemen, everything you need at DuePoint is online. You'll find us on YouTube, on Facebook, our podcasts. Everything is available to you. If you need tools to help you build this business, we have an online store where you can buy anywhere in the country and we'll have it delivered to you. All the tools you need. USB sticks with our presentations, training, and testimonies on it so that you don't have to use your data. The USB sticks are your friend. And they're on discount if you order them online this month, so make sure you do. And then we've got everything else for you, pens, shirts, caps, badges, everything that you need to talk about and connect people to DuePoint, you can order online. And those of you who are here at our counter at any time of the day, so go for it and get that done. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see how serious we are here at DuePoint. Every day we do this presentation, and every day thousands of South Africans are becoming aware of what we believe is the only economically viable, permanent wealth creation solution in South Africa today. And we encourage you to pick this tool up and use it. You've got questions and concerns, it's quite natural. Come and ask us. Those of you who are here, you can ask me and my staff right now. Those of you who are out there, ask the person who connected you. And if they can't answer, call our client service team. Do not have a perspective of this business that is incorrect. Pick up the phone. Monday through Friday, our client service team is there waiting to answer any questions that you have. We do not want you to delay in the construction of your wealth. Why? Because time is one of the ingredients for success and wealth. And the more time you waste before you pick this tool up is time that's going to delay your change in circumstances. As we watch the things happening in our country today, none of us are in a position where we can justify waiting any longer. Pick the tool up and start working with us today to change your future forever. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good afternoon. Thank you.